Well, I guess I better start today's video then.
It's like a mediocre Socrates operation, mediocrities, yeah. Get it? It's a pun.
I'm procrastinating a lot today. Procrastinating. A lot. No, Ollie loves it when I do this. Alright, so I'm going to cheat a little bit in my video and I'm going to talk about a trilogy of books called the Icewind Dale Trilogy. Specifically, the books in it are called... One moment. Excuse me. The Crystal Shard, Streams of Silver, and the Halfling's Gem. If the word Halfling didn't clue you in, it's set in a D&D, I'm really cool like that, and I read books like that, realm called the Forgotten Realms. That's the realm there. It should be setting. Damn it! It's set in a D&D setting. Set in a setting. Yeah, what's it like? Called Forgotten Realms, and it's brilliant. The whole, basically, the crux of it is. I'm not going to tell you the stories because I want Ollie to read this so I can nerd up and talk to him about it one day. It's basically about a dark elf, or drow as they're known in D&D, trying to make his way in the surface world. I'm trying to find acceptance. A lot of stories about that. This actually branches off into a lot of other series. This was written in 1994, I believe, the year I was born, and books with these characters are still coming out today. There's a new one coming out in October, which I'm greatly looking forward to. Buy it for my birthday. If you like the whole sort of coming of age, moral questioning, orc killing, troll setting fire to sort of books, then definitely read these books. They are very good. It's got a nice selection of characters in it. There's a lot of humour in there. Well, at least I find it humorous. I read this a couple of years ago. I think I got this a couple of years ago. And as soon as I finished reading it, I started reading it again because it is just so good, and you don't want to put it down once you start reading it. And that's usually, you know, the first sort of good sign of a book. I have a lot of other novels that I'm quite into as well. One's The Beldurades by the Beldurade and the Lorien. It's a subsequent series. It's a spin-off series, if you will. By David Eddings, who's sadly now deceased. Just throw that out there. Yeah. That's what that's about. And that's a whole other coming-of-age thing. It's also set in a fantasy, but it's sort of not, you know, crazy, weird fantasy with, you know, orcs and shit, but just in another sort of world. And it's still magic, but it's very underplayed. It's very good. Very, very good. That is very humorous. That is very funny. And the one I'm reading at the moment is called The Saga of Seven Sons. 8 books. 8 long books. The first 5, damn good. The last 3, kind of... they should have wrapped it up in the 5th one. But that's good. That's a good example of sci-fi space opera. That's what the review's called it. I don't know why it's called a space opera. It's a book. Not an opera. No. I look forward to you wrapping this up on Sunday. Get to it. Ollie, do your freaking punishment.